A new update right out of Trump on the $2,000 stimulus check, and I do have this clip right here, which I will be playing in just a second so you can see and hear for yourself exactly what Trump is saying right here and talking about that $2,000 dividend or stimulus check to all of us that he's been talking about for about a month now since he originally floated this idea back at the beginning of November, and this is still the fourth iteration in which the president has come out just this year alone indicating the distribution, the dividend, rebate, stimulus to us, and this time it's $2,000, as we've heard about so many times. Now, this is about a 1-minute clip. I'm going to play it for you here in just a second so you can see and hear for yourself exactly what he is saying, but he indicates a couple times in this clip the distribution of a dividend, a nice dividend to the people, a dividend to the people, he is saying in this video right here. Now, he's also talking about the elimination of income taxes. Now, I know that that may not impact everybody out there, but there are a lot of people. In fact, there's about 160, 170-ish million people that are currently in the workforce right now paying federal income taxes. And to those, say, 160-ish million people that are paying these federal income taxes, I think they'd probably be very happy to hear no more federal income taxes. Now, in this clip, again, he's talking about the potential elimination of federal income taxes at some point in the relatively near future because they're bringing in trillions and trillions of dollars in tariff revenue, which actually isn't totally true based on what we're looking at as far as the numbers that are released as far as tariff revenues that are actually coming in. It is not in the trillions of dollars. So I'm not exactly sure what he's referring to as far as the trillions of dollars that are being brought in, but it's definitely not from tariffs. We're seeing maybe a couple $100 billion from the tariff revenues, but it's certainly not trillions and trillions of dollars. Regardless, if they're bringing in trillions of dollars somehow and they could eliminate federal income taxes and also distribute $2,000 dividend payments, hey, whatever. If they can figure it out, I think we'd all be very, very happy about that. At least a huge percentage of the population would be happy about that. And then again, that's what he's talking about here in this clip right here. Okay, so I'm going to pop this clip up. We're going to listen to it, and then I'm going to come back in just a minute, and we're going to talk about the details of this, but I just want to bring this to your attention. And again, I have a list, I have a whole pile of videos out of people from the administration, the president, the Treasury Secretary, the press secretary, the National Economic Advisor, all lawmakers, by the way. I have a whole list and pile of clips from different people out there talking about this. And again, this is the president yet again talking about the $2,000. Anyway, enough out of me for now. Let's play the clip. It's only a minute long. Listen to this, and I'll come back afterward, and we'll talk about it a little bit more. All right, here's Trump and the latest details on the $2,000 dividend payment to the people.
Next year is projected to be the largest tax refund season ever, and we're going to be giving back refunds out of the tariffs because we've taken in literally trillions of dollars, and we're going to be giving a nice dividend to the people. In addition to reducing debt, as you know, I inherited a lot of debt, but it's peanuts compared to the kind of numbers we're talking about. So we're going to be making a dividend to the people, and additionally, we're going to be able to reduce debt. And as time goes by over the next 2, 3, 4 years, those numbers are going to go up. And I believe that at some point in the not too distant future, you won't even have income tax to pay because the money we're taking in is so great, it's so enormous that you're not going to have income tax to pay. Whether you get rid of it or just keep it around for fun or have it really low, much lower than it is now, but you won't be paying income tax.
All right, so there's the clip of Trump speaking about this dividend to the people, otherwise known as stimulus check, and he's also indicating the elimination of income taxes at some point in the relatively near future because of all the money that they're bringing in through tariffs. Now, at the beginning of the clip, he indicated trillions and trillions of dollars that are being brought in. However, if we look at how much money is actually being brought in by the tariffs, it's not trillions of dollars. It's like maybe a couple $100 billion at this point. It's certainly not trillions of dollars. Unless we project out into the future over the next 10-year period of time, then yes, they are projecting between about $3 and $4 trillion of tariff revenues over the next 10 years. But as of right now, it is not trillions of dollars, so I'm not exactly sure what he's talking about there, but nonetheless, he's still doubling down yet again. He said it twice in this video right here. A nice dividend to the people, he said, and then he followed it up like a few seconds later by saying that they're going to be sending out a dividend to the people. And again, anytime that you hear dividend, that's just another word for stimulus, okay? A lot of you want to continue to know, when are we going to get it? How much is it going to be? Who's going to get it? We're still waiting for further details on this, but he continues to double down on this and saying that they're going to send out this dividend, otherwise known as stimulus check, to us, the people, which is very encouraging. But at the same time, I've said this in virtually every single video that I've made about this over the last month or so since the president originally announced this back in the early portion of November. I've been coming back and saying, considering how much they continue to talk about this, how much the president continues to double down on this, and how all of the people within the administration continue to come back and say, oh, we're going to send this $2,000 dividend, the $2,000 rebate, the $2,000 distribution, the $2,000 stimulus. When they continue to come back and say this, I keep saying they better follow through with this, because if they don't, there's going to be a lot of really, really mad and disgruntled people, because we are being sold that we're getting a $2,000 check, which a lot of people at this point are really becoming excited about and thinking, oh, finally, the relief that we need may be coming soon. And a lot of people are probably just really, really banking on this money to help them out, okay? I'm just saying, okay? I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if they even know what's going to happen, but they continue to talk about it. It sounds great. It's it's gonna be very, very nice for a lot of people, but at the same time, if they don't pull this off, I just fear that there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be very, very, very upset about that. And again, we don't know. Let's just see. Time will tell. But again, as always, as I've promised you, anytime that we get new information coming out on this, new remarks out of the president or anybody within the administration, I've said very clearly, I will continue to come back in these videos, bring you the clips, the information, the articles, whatever it happens to be, so you can see for yourself exactly what they're saying. And just so you can hear it and see it for yourself exactly what is being said about this. Anyway, hope this helps you. And again, I will continue to keep you updated. Make sure to stay tuned. I got some more information coming for you a little bit later. Otherwise, yeah, a lot of busy things going on right now. It's a nutso time that we're living through. I will continue to be here for you, to represent for you, to advocate for you, to help you out in any way that I possibly can through this information, to help you maximize your money, maximize your monthly checks, save as much money as possible, take advantage of programs that are out there, a lot of things that are happening. Anyway, if you have not done so, or if you're new here, please consider subscribing. 100% free. Big subscribe button right down below the video. Please feel free to share this video. Big share button right down below as well. Otherwise, check out the other 6,000 videos here on the channel in the video library. Otherwise, stay tuned. I will certainly catch you again later in the next video. A lot of things that are happening right now. Please enjoy, subscribe, share the video, and I'll catch you again later in the next one. Thanks again for watching this, and I'll see you again very, very soon. All right, take care, and I'll see you.